Today you're going to learn how to draw a winter bird. There are lots of winter birds to choose from. I'm going to start on this paper. Make sure you get your step-by-step and decide which bird you would like to do. Lots of different birds. I'm going to do the blue jay because he is the hardest as far as coloring goes. You're going to start with the body. But first we need to pick out your oil pastels. I'm going to pick out all the colors that work for a blue jay. Light blue, dark blue, super light blue, black, and white. And you're always going to start with the lightest color of your bird. If you chose a cardinal, your colors might look like a yellow, red, orange, and brown. And I'm going to start with the lightest color, the yellow. This bird does not have white, so don't start with white. Alright, body first. Now we need to think of a good composition. Do I want a big bird in the middle? Do I want two little birds? One on either side. Decide where you want to place your bird and start with an oval. You also need to decide how big. Now a head. The head is an oval but going in the other direction. It's kind of like going front to back rather than up and down. I'm not going to add the details. I'm just doing shapes, basic shapes. So I'm going to make a little oval on top of the head. Whoops, that one's a little too small. I'm gonna fix the top there. That's the best part with oil pastels. You can just go right over it. Now it says connect the head and the body because they don't look as separated. You gotta connect them. Next is the tail. The tail can be a rectangle shape. A lot of these birds have a rectangle shape. Some are short, some are skinny, some are long. You've got to look at your bird and see what you have. This bird has a long, skinny, almost like a triangle, a skinny triangle. So it depends on your bird. It depends on the bird's position. So I'm going to make a rectangle. And this rectangle is pretty wide. Okay. Now I'm going to add the wing and the beak. Now the wings start somewhere near the belly. So this one starts right about here, so maybe right here. It's not all the way at the end or that's not near the back. It's a triangle shape that goes on the tail and then it connects with the back. This is the same thing. It starts right around here and it's a triangle. It goes on the tail, connects with the back. This one, same thing. Except this guy actually has a tiny short little tail. See how short that is? But the wing still goes on top and connects with the back. Now this one, you'd barely see the wing at all. So it's way on the side. It comes down, still a triangle, but it's only a little bit of it. Next, you can add the eye and details. I'm still using white. You're sticking with white. Even though the eye is black, I'm just putting it into position. I'm going to add the tuft of feathers on top and a beak. I'm using white because every other color will go on top of white. Next, you're going to start coloring with white. Never start with black. A lot of people want to do a black eye or a black beak. Nothing will go on top of black. Now you're just going to color where you see white. And it doesn't have to be all that great. You do want to try to cover up your paper color. Got some on the tail here, all the tummy, and little splotches of white on the wing. Alright, next step. I'm going to go to the next lightest color, which will be my light blue. And I'm going to kind of look for where I see light blue. It looks like it's all on his back here, the top of the wings. And it doesn't matter if I color this blue where the black is. The black will cover it right up. I'm just kind of sticking the light blue where I might see it. Oops, that was supposed to be dark blue there. It doesn't matter. The dark blue will cover the light blue. Let's see where else. Oh, I guess that's it. Oh, a little bit here. Now I'm going to get the next lightest color, which is the darker blue. And pretty much the rest of this bird is this blue. I'm just going to kind of make some lines where I see lines. Just kind of color everything in. I'm being careful not to go on top of the white spot. You should try to cover up that white outline. No birds have a white outline. So cover it up. And I'm actually going to take the blue and blend it with the light blue. I'm going on top of the light blue. Oops, gotta peel the paper. Peel it if you need to. The fun part is the blending. So I'm actually going to blend it with that light blue. And then I'm actually going to go get that light blue. That was supposed to be dark blue right there. I'm going to take that light blue and go back on top of the dark blue, and it just blends it together beautifully. Go back to dark blue. Keep going back and forth. Cover up that white outline. This is the tip of the wing really looks like a blackish or grayish. So I'm gonna cover that up with some black. Again, mixing with that light blue. Okay. The very last color is black. The black eye, black beak, cover up that white outline. Nature is never just one color. So continue to mix. He's got this black on his tuft of feathers. Kind of goes right there and up. Notice how careful I'm being and slowly I'm thinking about where I see that black color. I'm thinking about what shape I see. I'm looking to see what lines I might see. I see these little lines here. The end of the feather, at the end of the wings are a blackish grayish color. Make some feather wings. Now I'm going to work on the tail. The bottom of the tail is darker, so I'm going to mix it and blend it. Take that same dark blue and blend it and mix it. And continue with the tail. A tiny white dot in the eye for a reflection, and add a foot. I only see one foot, so I'm only going to do one foot. All right, have fun drawing your winter bird.